Okay, guys, let's do the Twin Flame reading for the next week. From Monday, I believe, is the 8th to Sunday the 14th. So, yeah. Okay. This is, I'll share the cards that I drew for myself this morning. I'm liking this deck. It's just really, straight up, black and white, easy. And then if I feel called to pull a Gateway Oracle card and a Ganesha card. Ganesha. Ganapati. Okay, so let's get down here a little bit. Okay. Mix in the last reading a little bit. Nine of Cups, I got that on my side. Alright. Oh, like what's right there at the tower. So all the white light of the unified rainbow, the God grain flow, the only flow I know, keep being God. Here we go, here we grow, here we glow. All right. High Priestess wanted to come out. And the Seven of Pentacles. And Judgment. So we've been, healing so that we can tune into those higher gifts and work with those energies. And keeping those vibrations high so that we can do that. Okay, I gotta kind of do it away from so I can't see the cards here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What do we have on the bottom? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. Okay. I got the deck upside down. Or did I? No, that's not upside down. Never mind. Wait a second here. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles was upside down. Just making sure the whole deck's right side up. Okay, so the bottom card was the Nine of Pentacles upside down. So, you could be waiting on some money coming in. Because the next bottom card is Daughter of Pentacles. And then Seven of Wands. Maybe someone needs to speak up about getting paid. Yeah, maybe. Ace of Cups. Crowning. Beautiful. Three of Swords. Okay, but got to heal that broken heart to get to that Ace of Cups, so. Daughter of Wands. Knave of Wands. Okay. Oh, okay. See if the Death card comes up, because we have Devil Tower. Okay. Okay. So next top card, Ace of Pentacles. Whenever I see this for a twin flame reading, that means physical, tangible union. That fresh new beginning, that golden seed. So I feel like maybe someone's waiting on something to come in for them to get the green light on something. With that Nine of Pentacles upside down on the bottom, which is odd because I always put every single one of them were upright except for that one, so very interesting. So yeah, Nine of Pentacles upside down doesn't mean that it's not coming in for you. There just may be something that, like I said, I think someone needs to speak up for themselves. Sometimes it's, sometimes the boss don't want to pay up. It could be something like that. Waiting on some kind of cash flow to come in. There's some kind of impediment there. And perhaps that might be, what's delaying part of why, the Divine Masculine is kind of in this delay. Because to be financially stable is, that's a very masculine, rational energy. So, Ace of Cups. For the love of God, okay? So that's what we have. And that's the most important thing, putting God first, that unconditional love, and that's what's crowning. At the core of it, there's Three of Swords, which is, the brokenhearted, that bleeding heart. We have the Ace of Pentacles as the next top card, and here's the Ace of Cups, so it's all gravy. There's nothing, we had to face, okay, here's a Devil card on the side of the divine masculine energy, okay? We had to face that dark stuff, right? Because we couldn't keep going on like this with the broken heart. Because if we did try to keep living our life like that, and this is the side of the divine feminine now, God's just going to come in and keep blasting that shit away, So if we stay brokenhearted and we don't do those dark mirror, black mirror examinations with that Devil card, see how there's like a fire burning under his, right? You're going to catch on fire. Look at all that fur. If you don't put it out quick and nip things in the bud, you walk around like a broken-hearted zombie, and you just keep wondering why your life keeps just looking like it's in shambles, because God's trying to help your ass. Really, seriously, putting God first, making God's love the priority and the most important thing as far as giving and receiving love, because that cup always runneth over, right? No matter what. So I wrote a line, if you can hurt, then you can heal. And if your heart breaks, good, it means you can feel. Okay, so if you have a broken heart, good. That means you have a tender heart. That's good. But we can't stay there, because this Tower card is going to keep coming in. Crash, 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 take away everything, because it's not built on a good foundation. If you're trying to build on a broken heart, you got to heal that first. You have to examine yourself and see yourself clearly. That's what the Devil card's all about. Things that need illuminating. But we have the Daughter of Wands, okay, and see how it's kind of like in a figure 8, and there's blossoms coming out in 3 different spots on the wand. So what I'm getting from this card is like a new beginning, new fresh start, but with someone who is very much a soul that's intertwined with your own. Page, is that, or daughter? Yeah, so that's the Page of Wands. So it's a passionate new beginning, okay? So let's do masculine first. Masculine energies. Now we have the Daughter. Okay, so another Knave. A lot of new beginnings. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Knave of Wands, Knave of Cups. So, you know, fresh new beginning and passionate love. And this is an offer of love, peace, harmony, balance, calling for a truce, just being able to just be. It also could be, you know, news of love coming in for you. Something that's going to bring you some peace, some harmony, some balance, some tranquility. All the good things from God that are sustainable, okay? And here's 8 of Cups. I think the masculine got this in one of the readings. I'm not sure if it was last week, but so 8 of Cups, Knave of Cups. So that's a walking away so you can start this new beginning. And, you know, the Divine Masculine's been checking out that shadow side and saying, hey, what's up in there? Okay, because this heartbreak that we're both feeling at the core center of it all is not sustainable, and it doesn't feel good, and we don't want to stay there. So but we don't want to revisit it either. So we want to make sure that when we get out of here, it's not, you know, that we're distracting ourselves with something, that we're actually doing the work to clear this energy. So we don't have to keep revisiting it and think we're going to build something and then crash, here comes the Tower card, okay? So, you know, this new beginning with your twin flame, when you come into union, it's not going to just be, you know, there's still going to be building, okay? Because it's a fresh new beginning, so you have to build. So what do you build on? You build on a proper foundation. So all those conversations, those heart-to-heart conversations, to make sure that this heart has, you know, the blood is coagulated and it's not bleeding, okay? You have to let that heart heal so that you have the proper foundation to start this beautiful, fresh new beginning. You know, there's major arcana on both sides, but Ace of Cups crowning it all, okay? So if we don't take a look at our shit, we're not going to have a steady, firm foundation that has structural integrity. And, you know, we're going to put all our efforts into something that inevitably is going to be taken away from us. You know, we have to go by the rules of the blueprint of God, you know, that blueprint, the architect. There's certain measurements and everything. Everything needs to be, there has to have structural integrity is what I'm getting. This foundation is where we're at right now, and it's very important to make sure we're laying the proper foundation before we do any building. And, you know, the Divine Masculine has got the Devil card, and we have the Tower, so we're getting rid of anything that is taking up space that needs to be reserved for our divine masculine, because he wants to come in with that offer of love. He's rested too, so it's not just that he's done all this work, but he's taken the necessary time to rest his mind and get into a good place mentally so that he can give this offer of love when he walks away from what he's currently dealing with, karmics, whatever, family issues. So healing that, the resting period after doing all that healing is very important before this walking away can take place. That's what gives you the strength and clarity to move forth and go towards what you want, which is offering the divine feminine this love, okay? Okay, and then we have Seven of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is, like, we need to make sure that we're not just craving this love so badly that we're allowing the fox in the hen house again. Just because we feel so alone, we'll be willing to settle. No. That doesn't mean that your divine masculine needs to be perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But he needs to be ready. And you need to be ready. So if he's not ready, but maybe he's trying to integrate into your life more than what he's ready to handle. So you need to be aware of that as the divine feminine. Okay, not suspicious, but just be clear. Okay, and it comes from these conversations, these heart-to-heart conversations, because this Three of Swords is in the middle. Okay, it's swords, it's mental. So I mean, the only reason you feel brokenhearted is because you have these negative, repeating thought patterns occurring over and over in your head. Okay, and for the masculine, his is, leaving his karmic and all this kind of stuff, walking away, detaching emotionally so that he can make himself emotionally available for his twin. So, but the divine feminine needs to detach a little bit mentally so that the focus can be more on, instead of the past and what they did in the past to hurt you and the mean things they said or did or whatever, because there's the Five of Pentacles right there, which is like, sad, feeling left out, feeling lonely, feeling like, no one cares, even if someone has offered just comfort, you're not feeling it, you don't see it, and that comes, it can be right, there could be a pile of money right in front of you, but if you're thinking negatively about past pains and hurt, you're going to be skeptical and like, yeah, well, what kind of strings are attached to this, and yada yada yada, right? Because he's coming in with this offer of love, and then the divine feminine is like, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I think you have hidden motives, or but that's fine, because you want to make sure that they don't. But you want to make sure that this isn't just you holding on to past hurts, okay? And because there's the Eight of Cups on the masculine side, it's like, yeah, we need to detach emotionally from these bad thoughts. I mean, you're always going to have the memory of them doing that. Okay, but if you keep having the emotional attachment to the memory, that's what's going to mess you up. Because you're not going to trust people. This is like, yeah, someone's offering me help or whatever, but I don't trust it. Nah, I know how that worked out before. Nah, not going there. Okay, but that's not us that's not us trusting in God. Okay? Because it's fine to have this feeling, okay? But when we do, instead of going down the path of, pointing fingers, being all negative, emotionally distraught, whatever, what we do is we say, God, I'm going to release this to you. I don't know what to do. I can't figure this out without your help. I'm going to release it to you. Please give me a dream, a sign, some kind of something concrete to let me know how I can channel these energies so that I don't feel stuck in this lack mentality. Really, 5 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords is like blaming people. Like, you took this from me. You took my happiness. You broke my heart. You. It's like blaming. I'm getting like this blaming, okay? We need to release that because we're responsible for our own energies and how we react to things. Because really that's what we're doing internally. We're reacting to ourselves. We're reacting to our own perspective, not even the actual situation. We can look at it however we want. We can choose to feel about it however we want. But when we do this stuff, this is this triggered, knee-jerk, pattern, distorted template bullshit that we need to stop. This is not unconditional love. No, it is not. And God's going to let you know, okay, that's not the right way to go about it. And if you go about it the wrong way, God will come back in with the Tower card and say, nope, that's not the right way either. Okay? But if you remember to pray and ask for help with what the right way is, the Ace of Cups is right here available to you. But you need to remember to ask. Because God will stop doing this and be like, oh, all you had to do was ask. All you had to do was ask and you shall receive. Okay? You need to feel love. Whatever you need. If it's divine will, it'll happen. Just ask for it. And if it's not divine will, it won't happen. And that's how I pray. When I talk to God, I say, I ask for what I want. And first, let me take my slip off really quick. Remember to be grateful first. And then have those conversations with God. And then, I always say, and if it isn't aligned with your will, God, if it's not divine will, then I don't want it. I only want what's in my best interest, and sometimes I'm not always clear on what that is, so I trust God to know that. Because God sees the biggest picture of all, so... but, hello, here's the 6 of Wands again, and if you saw, last couple of, the bonus tarot or whatever, the 6 of Wands... from that Mother Earth deck, both at the very last, I said, God, give me just one more card to sum it all up. And those were 2 different readings. And the 6 of Wands is what came out from the Mother Earth deck. But, so here we go with the Wild Unknown. Here's the 6 of Wands on the side of the Divine Feminine. Okay, that's your victory. All this hard work. There's always a victory. Okay, you don't just toil and toil and toil, unless you're doing this stuff. Okay, and then you just keep getting the Tower, 3 of Swords, okay, Devil card, you got to keep examining. This energy is to push you back to the light of God and the love of God. That's the true victory. The true victory isn't having your twin flame in the physical. The true victory, the whole point of this whole journey, is to get back to God, get back to self. This is the endless love. I'm going to have to find it and put a link to that song in the description box. Endless love. That's what God is. It's your endless love. And that's what you are yourself. Okay, and your twin flame, yes. But, we're so attached to 3D outcome, third dimensional outcome, that it's hard to see us as one soul, right? We kind of flip-flop back and forth with that. So we need to know that our twin is us and we are God, okay? It's one. It's the Ace of Cups. We're all in there together. One big cup, one giant pillar candle at the top of the bookcase. It's all one energy. Just, you know, different aspects of the same energy, but it's victorious, okay? Victorious. Six of Wands, see the rainbow? Taste the rainbow. Can you taste it? Okay, so pretty straightforward. So there's, you know, there is some negativity happening on the side of the Divine Feminine. Doubt, lack mentality, ego. But it's, you know, our victories, like I said, we think of our victory as physical union with our twin flame, but this is the true victory. Everything else is a result of this right here. Oneness with self, oneness with God, oneness with all, having unconditional love for all. All, not just your twin flame, not just your children, not just your, you know, convalescing parents or your, you know, unconditional love for all, including the ones who have hurt you the most, that, you know, they hurt you, right? It all happens according to the choices we make in life, and we already chose this before we even came here. So we don't need to be blaming anybody else. When we do that, it's saying, I don't have the power to make the changes and choices in my own life according to my will. Okay, you're saying that someone else's will is more powerful than yours. That's what you're saying. Okay? No. This is the truth. God's love. That's the absolute truth. You are love. That is the absolute fundamental truth. Okay? And the Divine Masculine, it's like they're doing this work. They're facing their shit. They're resting their mind so that they can, when they walk away from this and come to you with this offer of love, they've done all the mental preparation necessary, which is, in most cases, just resting the mind, okay? And they just went through a bunch of dark night of the soul shit, okay? Burning, burning, burning. How do you put that fire out? The water from the Holy Grail of God. So, you know, and the Divine Feminine, you know, this Tower card on our side now, it's like making room for the masculine. You gotta masculine. You gotta blast some shit out so that you can hold that space, okay? Some things need to go, and God will show you what those things are. Could just be, you know, a little bit of an ego tripping attitude that needs to go, you know? Okay, so let's pull a couple oracle cards. What do we got? Yeah, let's do a gateway card. And then I'll show you the cards that I pulled for my own reading. Okay, so what gateway card wants to come visit us today? Yeah. Planting seeds wanted to show itself. All the white light of the unified rainbow, the God grain flow, the only flow I know, key being God. Here we go, here we grow, here we glow. Okay, that was sticking out and called to me. Expecting miracles. Flying free is on the bottom. I unfurl my wings and fly. Making a difference is on the top. My inner light shines far and wide. And those rhyme, so that was cool. Okay. Expecting miracles. Okay, and I did a video about that. I had something very miraculous happen in my life with my brother. So expect miracles. And sometimes just things getting blasted out of your life can be miraculous, even though it doesn't feel good. Miracles don't always feel good, you know, because a lot of this, you know, the devil card and the tower card have to happen for the miracles to come in, because you're not going to see them if you're brokenhearted. That's why the healing is so important, because we want to get to this. All the gifts coming in, the healing power that you have, it's miraculous. So we need to expect miracles. And it says expecting miracles. So we're currently in this expectation mode. Miracles are blossoming in my life. Blossom. Hello. Okay. Beautiful. That's what... Okay. Ace of Cups. We need to know that. Okay. Ganesha, Ganapati. What do you have for us today? What messages? The sweet, kind, modest, wise, gentle, loving, fun-loving Ganesha. Ganapati. Okay. Let's see what we got here now. All the white light of the unified rainbow, the God grain flow, the only flow I know, key being God. Here we go, here we grow, here we glow. This one wants to come out. Concentration. I've gotten that from another reading. That's interesting. So reflection is on the bottom. Guidance, 33 on the top. And this is so much like the Rainbow Warrior tribe. And it's 33, which is the master number of the Ascended Masters, and it's guidance. See? All that's available to you, all you have to do is ask. Shiva, Shakti, Isis, Osiris, okay? Krishna, Shiva. Did I say Shiva already? So, guidance. Let the gods guide you. Let your creator, source creator, guide you. You know, Mother Mary, whoever you call on, your team, okay? Whatever guides. You have a team of benevolent spirits loving you, protecting you. See how they're surrounding the little baby Ganesha? Right? They love it. They love you. They love Ganapati. They love us. They want to help us. So expect miracles. You have help. Yeah, the reflection and the Four of Swords on the side of the Divine Masculine. So, and it takes reflection time to, the next one, make a decision. And then insight. That's so funny because I was thinking third eye chakra, okay? And that's blue and gold. So you need this reflection time. Okay, it's very necessary in order to make a decision. From a perspective of, you know, unified consciousness. The third eye is just one eye. okay? Focused vision. And you get harmony from that. And that starts within. So it all comes from concentration, though, not being distracted. It's like the little mouse is like, come on, let's go have fun. You know, so, and sometimes you do, you know, so we have to always make sure we're balancing. And look at, oh my gosh, the wrap that he's wearing in this one is gold and green. Oh my God, look at that. You guys, concentration, the highest vibration, the gold, okay, the Christ consciousness, and that heart-centered green from the chakra, the Anahata, the fourth chakra, okay? Hello. So we need to concentrate, but we need to keep it balanced. Have fun too. It's like the little mouse is like, come on, let's go have fun. And no, I need to concentrate, and then I will. Yeah, okay. So concentrate, yes, and then go have fun. And this is a 9. Insight, that was the indigo eye, the yajna, agna, the third eye, the sixth chakra, excuse me. That's 26, so that reduces to an 8. Decision is 31, that reduces to a 4, and reflection is 4 as well. Harmony is 22. And harmony comes from balancing that inner masculine and feminine. So we had 3 4s in a row, because, I mean, you don't reduce a master number, but 22 reduces to 4. Reflection itself is a 4. 31 reduces to a 4, so 4, 4, 4. And then we have 8, which is, you know, that figure 8. Okay. And then 9. So it's like everything is in order. 8, 9, right? And it's 4, 4, 4. This was another master number, the 33. So the 4, 4, 4, that's funny because I was thinking, you know, like the angels, they help you rest your mind. Okay, that green and gold, again, the 4 swords, there's the green and gold. And then he's wearing the green and gold right here, concentration. So allow yourself to receive this guidance. Okay, when you're going through it, call on, they're just, look at them, they live to help us and to see us happy and bring more love and joy and miracles into our life. Okay. Oh, okay, let me stretch here for a second. Oh, let me show the cards I got for myself. Okay, so guidance, expecting miracles. Okay. So this is just quick little sharing of the cards I pulled for myself. Don't get jealous. No, I mean, the people that are resonating with me and going through what I'm going through at the same time, they're, you know, they're right there along with me. So these cards are for you too. Oh, geez. Trying to take a sip of coffee at the same time while these ones are really wily and slippery. Okay. I think we have it all right here, though. That ended right there. Five of Wands when I was shuffling wanted to come out, but then there was a Nine of Wands at the bottom, so, you know, that's that, you know, need for self-defense, because that Seven of Swords was right behind it, but then there was the Three of Pentacles, so cooperating with getting rid of these lower vibrational energies and maintaining a higher vibration of heart-centeredness, okay? So, here, let me clear these out so I can just focus on these now. So he had okay, those came out while I was shuffling, and then I laid a spread. So the Ace, okay, so we had the Ace of Cups at the top of that one, and the Ace of Pentacles, the next top card. Knight of Pentacles was the next top card on that one. Okay, and we want them to be sure and steady. We don't want a bunch of the Devil card again, Tower card again, Three of Swords again. We want them to be ready. So don't be impatient. Do you want more drama? I'd rather wait for as long as I need to. Okay, to have my Knight of Pentacles come in, sure and steady, knowing. Definitely knowing exactly what they want. That's what I want. That's what I'm calling in. And I'll wait for that. I don't want more separation and blah, blah, blah and drama. No. Okay? No. No. But the Six of Wands flipped out in that one too. Okay, so I let a few flip out and then I laid the spread. The Judgment and the World card came out also. I believe the Six of Wands was the last one, which is interesting, right? Jeez. It just keeps coming up everywhere. Okay, and then this Eight of Pentacles, it's like we've done the work, and quite literally, like the Divine Masculine has done the work to get to the point where he wants to offer this love. Because he realizes it's twin flame love. It's very special. It's very healing. The Judgment card. You know, maybe he's been going over all the things that he's done to, you know, bring maybe some pain into other people's lives, and what pain he's been caused by other people, and when we get through that, we don't blame anymore. We just accept that it's part of the process. It's how, you know, it's the world. However it is, it's perfect because it's divine. It'd be another way. Okay, so we need to trust that things are the way they are because that's the way they're supposed to be, and find within that what we're supposed to learn so that we feel whole and new, born again, transformed, healed. That's the victory. Sorry for the glare, but okay, so that Six of Wands, you know, we want, and my twin's younger than me, earth sign as well. I'm Capricorn, he's Virgo, so, you know, and he's, see how he can lift that pentacle up to offer it to you, so self-assured, steady, still, a rested mind, done all this clearing work, okay? The clearing work, getting back together with source, with self. Oh, I mean, Knave of Cups, we just had that, too, in the Twin Flame reading. So, on my side, look, Nine of Cups, again, okay? I get my wish. Remember, he's younger than, he's almost 13 years younger than me, and he's an earth sign, so Knave of Pentacles. is coming in hard and fast. Knight of Wands. But see, it's coming from a very fresh and new, stable, okay? That Knight of Pentacles was the next top card, and you got the Knave of Pentacles right here. And the Sun card, so very healing. This renewed energy. Clarity with the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups at the top of that one. Eight of Cups is at the core. So we had the Three of Swords at the core of that one. Here's the Eight of Cups at the core of this one. And we had the Divine Masculine have that cup just walking away. Okay, we're done healing the broken heart. All that. It's time for fun in the sun, right? Because Ten of Swords is at the base. It's over. It's done. Natural, spiritual death. Done. Over. It naturally just ends. Okay? Because we're not feeding it anymore. We're not feeding the lie of the ego. And we go from the Ten of Swords to the Ace, crowning, okay? So, I like how my reading came out. And then on his side, hello, what is he focusing on? His passionate Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the woman who holds his heart, his home in her hand, right? The Empress, okay, she embodies the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Not necessarily, you know, when a man's thinking about how magical a woman is, he's not really thinking about, you know, Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Swords. Maybe, but really he's thinking about that love and that passion, okay? That's what's magic. He wants to manifest that. And he sees you as magical, okay? I mean, geez, he's got the Magician and then the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Empress. Okay, so I mean, he's really focusing on his divine counterpart and healing and nurturing his feminine side as well, and seeing that he has that magical feminine side to create, to manifest, to tune in with the divine. He has all those resources available to him as well, because he has the divine feminine within as well. And he can manifest bringing her to him by going to her. That's how you bring her in, by going to her. Okay? So, I just wanted to share that really quickly. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope you got something out of it. Okay, just focus on the Six of Wands. This is the energy right now. The Six of Wands, I'm telling you. Okay? Big with the Six of Wands right now. So, I love you all. Blessings to you all. And peace be upon you all.